And welcome back. Today we are going to take a look at this character, A rank Lee. I kind of forgot his technical name. I'll probably put his technical name somewhere above. So this is the first elemental character that I'm going to be taking a look at, and well, first you can see the health, damage and defense and critical on him. Pretty good damage. He is a DPS character. He is a rank, but in my case it is a double S rank. Here you can see the rank, as I've said, it is a double S rank, and on to the skills. Now this video is pretty much recorded before the 27th February elemental damage buff. Pretty much that's what's gonna happen on that day. And these numbers over here that you see will be tweaked and they will be changed. So pretty much these numbers that you see here are not gonna be valid in the pretty much after the next update, so keep that in mind. Of course, the numbers are really good, the damage buffs are excellent, and the overall active and passive skills as well as the ultimate on this character are pretty decent. I will say though that you need to have this character on at least rank S or double S to fully utilize his overall capabilities. And overall, it is fun to play. I mean, well, fun to play, but sometimes can be quite difficult, since at this very moment the current meta in this game is physical, and pretty much the best characters are physical characters, physical damage dealing characters. This character kinda will shine after the next update, pretty much after the 27th of February. That's pretty much in a week from now. So keep that in mind when you play this character. So because he will not perform as well in this current moment as he will be performing after the update. So well, let's actually see some of his skills and how he behaves in actual combat. Now I'll be showing my gear over here, a 5-star pistol, and well, the occasional 2 physicals and 4 elementals. Now, since this is a physical and elemental damage dealing character, 40-60% for 4 to 6, pretty much you have to balance out how you pretty much build him. And you will see what I mean when I pop this screen. 60% elemental, 40% physical. And that's interesting because you pretty much can do both equally effective, although elemental is slightly more effective than physical. Well, not slightly, 20% better. So this character overall will have to utilize, he can utilize both, it depends on your need. I pretty much want full elemental, so I go full elemental on him mostly. Here you can see the memories that they recommend, and as you can see I am using the first set, well, technically I'm using a fusion set between the Warzone one and between my custom one. So pretty much what I'm currently using on this character is pretty much what I made up custom, because I support creativity in this game, and of course I support creativity when it's team related, and as you can see over here, these are the teams that the game has recommended for us. But of course you can be creative and you can make up your own teams. Of course every team will work if you make them work. And well, time to see his skills. Now his skills, something that is kinda tricky in a way that you pretty much have to time it so perfectly that that's the only way that it will work. So we have 2 combos, yellow plus red, and 3 blue plus 1 yellow and plus 1 red. And the second one can be difficult because it consumes time, and in critical moments you don't have time for the combos. So either you end up with 3 blue and 1 yellow, or you end up with just 3 blue. And that can be kinda off-putting and tricky, because in some boss battles just will not work, and you will see later on in this video I will be performing that combo a lot, just to show how difficult can it be to achieve that combo. So, but when you achieve that combo, that's how it looks. Pretty much it's nice. I mean, he does the most damage this way with this combo. That's what I have noticed at least. And of course, you will deal most amount of damage if you compile 3 plus 3 plus 3, or in this case 3 plus 3 plus 2, because the other 3 aren't gonna be shown because that's the limit on the screen. So you're kind of limited on this character on multiple occasions and multiple ways. And his ultimate is also pretty nice, a rare damage effect ultimate, doing some decent damage, but it's really good when you actually don't want to use the evasion, and it's really good when you actually want to consume evasion. That way you can. And well, that was the testing. Now let's see. This is Warzone, and let's see how he will perform. Now keep in mind, this current Warzone is physical only, so he will kinda struggle on it. Not entirely. Like again, I am missing some gear for him. For example, I'm missing his pistol. I'm missing all pistols and all 6-star weapons. So if you have the 6-star pistol on for this character, use it. That pistol is excellent and pretty much most effective on this character. And as we can see, the combo is so long that I missed the super long combo there. I got hit because the enemy is fast, and as you can see, sometimes there is not enough time to hit the combo just right. Even when you hit the combo just right, in some certain moments it's really good, but in most cases can be good, but at the same time just switch to another character. But overall, he is fun to play. Of course, I mean, all structures are good in this game. There is no good or bad structure, they're only more effective. Pretty much there's only more effective or less effective. It depends from person to person. But in my case, current meta, I mean, I pretty much use mostly physical damage dealers, because my physical damage dealers are first ones I got, and pretty much are the best ones that I currently have. So that's my case. Like I said, elemental damage are going to get the elemental damage dealers are going to get buffed on the 27th of February, and it will be interesting to see how will they compete with physical damage dealers. Gotta say, the developers in this game definitely know what they're doing. I'm trying not to sneeze at this moment. Oh man. The developers of this game definitely know what they are doing. They're not so far, they're not power creeping, and so far they appear to be good people overall in general. We will see how that will change as the game gets, I guess, more popular. Also, when we will get to the famous global version. My guess would be summer. I don't know. I would guess summer 2020, around summer 2020, maybe earlier, earlier not definitely. Earliest August, latest around December 2020, somewhere around that time. And I guess we will have updates in the meantime on the global version, how it will progress and when it will arrive. Alright, well, sorry if I appear to be a bit exhausted. I am exhausted. It's like 12 AM at this moment, and I have to wake up early tomorrow. So, well, 3 blue, and that super long combo worked. Now there are also a couple of problems with this character. His attacks are single targets only, pretty much meaning that he can target only one enemy at a time, only one enemy, and it's kind of difficult when you need to cover a couple enemies at once with his attacks. That can be kind of tricky, because again, single enemy, and he cannot switch targets. Like, even if you kill your primary target, he will stick to that target like it's there. Like, it will be an imaginary target still, and you can waste combos that way. So kind of difficult to time the properties or to time the attacks on this character. Now, of course, some of his basic combos are area based, but they are area based attacks, not effective. That they do minor damage, so it's mostly single target damage. And let's see, well, doing good can struggle, of course. Not all elemental physicals so far do the most damage on a universal scale. Elementals pretty much need specific like maps. I don't know, actually I kind of forgot to look at the weather, what this here is. I'm sure it's not his element, since I am kinda struggling here. I say kinda, not entirely. Mostly due to my lack of gear, since I don't have gear for most characters. As of now, that's no, like, I don't have weapons for them only. I have like the ghosts, not the weapons. So far, we will see if that will change. I mean, it will definitely change. Yeah, it has to change. And overall, dodging animation, like the quickness or speed of dodging, is on time. Definitely cannot complain about that at all. But however, the attacks are kinda glitchy, and I think they will fix that in the upcoming patch. I've read in the patch notes that they are going to fix that. Well, it's in the previous video that I made about the game. So if you're interested, you can look at it over there. Alright, well, looking at the HP, and that wasn't good. That would be a low score, because the character kinda struggles. He's not overpowered as Alpha, for example. And this is the score, because I was stuck in a loading animation. 72,000, and you can see my original score. Twice the difference between physical and this character. The difference is exponential. Alright, well, on to the second map. Now the first map was purely physical, my apologies, I kinda messed that up. The second one is pretty much, I think it's elemental, not his fucking element, but it is fucking elemental, definitely. And let's see, well, that mech here can be tricky, so be careful around that piece of shit holding a barrel, since he can be tricky. And here you can see the free combo in action. It was kinda difficult to pull off, but I did pull it off, definitely. Alright, sorry for the weird cut, I had to take a little break. Alright, well, we are continuing with this, and this is the second map, and so far going pretty good. However, well, it's definitely going a bit easier than on the first map, mostly because this is a fucking elemental map that I'm playing on, and elemental maps give you buffs, and that little buff helps so far. Now, I don't know what element it is. We have a couple elements: dark, fire, electricity, something like that. And I think this is fire. It could be dark element. I have no idea. I actually forgot to look. Again, forgot to look. But it doesn't matter. Anyway. Oh. Well, that was an ending. I got hit at the end like a fucking idiot. Alright, on to the next one. 20,000. Well, the first two ones are pretty much mostly the first ones are kinda tricky because the second one has that bleed effect. So you have to be careful, you have to have a healer definitely on your side to complete this. Without a healer it is kinda difficult. And as you can see, I got demolished over here. And will I have to switch characters? I have no idea. I think I will have to. And Oh man, I'll cut that out. Fucking moron. Oh man. Well, sorry for the weird cut. My ass got absolutely destroyed over here. That motherfucker with this great sword. Make that piece of shit your primary target. That piece of shit can kill you in 2 hits or 3 hits, depends on the amount of damage that you take at that moment. In my case, 2, because I suck at dodging. Alright. Well, he will kick the bucket very soon, so there we go, he's fucking dead. Might be that I'm salty at this moment. I hate dying to these motherfuckers with the great sword, and there we go. Get. Alright, not gonna swear too much. Even though I used to. Alright, there we go. Lay on your knees. There we go. Take it right good. Alright, not gonna swear. And last place. As you can see, it goes pretty smooth. My ass got fucking kicked again. And the second one can be tricky, as you can see, because these I have to switch. I don't wanna die 2 times at the same moment here. And the ones wielding the great sword, they can be a problem, because the damage that I am doing is not so great. But as live for the win, and we killed them all. And nice. So at first appears to be kinda more difficult to play. It is more difficult to play, definitely. But it is still doable. Alright, well, that was it for the. Oh, we have one more left. Oh man, I always forget how long these stages are. And 20,000 points. Yikes, that was the second one. Oh man, well, my first score was almost 120,000 or 117,000. Let's see how much I'll score with a elemental. Not gonna be. The number is not gonna be great, definitely. But okay, not a big problem. Ow. Let's not get carried away. Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's going. It will be nice. So, main difficulties with this character. Combo, super long, needs extreme caution when casting, because one mistake, it gets interrupted. Keep that in mind. Second problem with this character is he is mostly single enemy based, single target based, and that might be a problem when you're like fighting multiple enemies. That might be a problem, just saying. Third problem, elementals aren't, at this very moment that I'm recording, we can trade date, aren't that good yet. They will be a lot better when they get patched on the 27th of February, let's see, in a week from now. There we go. Wait, what is this? So, okay, it's just a message, nothing more, just a small message. Well, let's see, we have. Oh, for fuck's sake. Someone keeps sending me messages. I will kill someone. People know when I record. They just know when I record, and they just keep sending me messages. My apologies. And great producer is keeping the bucket over here. Going pretty smooth. I'm running out of time. I mean, and now finish for the win. Well, definitely could be better if I had better. I will. Oh my! I'm just saying. I'm turning on airplane mode. There we go. Airplane mode enabled. Now no one can send me messages. All right. 85,000 from 117,000. Pretty good. pretty good compared to elemental at this very moment. We will see how the score will improve once it gets buffed. My favorite part, Pain Cage, the sadistic, masochistic, and most sadistic besides the ball boss. Well, his performance in Pain Cage is pretty decent. Pretty decent in terms of the simplicity. Of course, it depends from boss to boss. I did choose this boss because it's a ranged versus ranged, so both of us will keep range at each other, and so far going pretty smooth. I don't see any problems. Only problem that I currently have is my personal dodging skills, which get rusty at moments. And this was the first difficulty. Let's proceed on the next difficulty. And well, this boss isn't so difficult. It is doable without any problems, as you can see. And here you will see again the problems with the super long combo. The super long combo is the best way to do maximum possible damage. At the same time, you can use other combos. They're not going to be as efficient, and they're not going to do as much damage. Now, of course, as you can see, it's quite difficult to pop those combos against this boss, since as you can see, this boss is quite tricky and annoying. Really annoying boss. But we did it on the second difficulty. We have 2 more left. Then we have a bit of co-op left, and after that we pretty much are done with the video, because that's pretty much how much we have to play for this little test. We will see. Of course, I will test them out after the patch when the time comes, just to compare the difference. I will memorize the stages, I will memorize the bosses, and I'll memorize the build. And then we will see how much improvement there is. Well, the third boss definitely trickier, but gets more fun to play, and I'm warmed up. I'm definitely warmed up now, since I play really good. Now at the end over here you will have to switch to replenish your stamina. I love how they implemented that fact that you can't dodge infinite. Your stamina is finite, and you pretty much have to time your evadings. You cannot jump around like crazy. And here I use this ultimate to pretty much save myself from getting hit by the boss. And doing good so far now. I'm trying to do the combo, not working, because the combo is just so long that it gets kinda pointless to try to do it, but I'll try it anyway. That's one of the problems with this character, and it's quite easy to get to the combo, I will say that. My advice would be, depends, situational. Most of the times you will have 1 yellow and 1 red, always. It's short, it does decent damage, go for it, pretty much. Now looking at it, yeah, go for it with the yellow plus red one. 3 yellow plus 3 red, go for it, it is good. Maximum possible damage, 3 blue, 3 yellow, 3 red. That's what I have noticed, at least over here. And yeah, infinite loading screen strikes again. Well, anyway, I really hope that you pretty much enjoy these videos so far. I enjoy making them, and of course, like and subscribe if you want more, and if you want to support me. And last one, all right, bring it on, boss, bring it on. Now here, I took S-Sleeve, and I will take Nanami, mostly because I need that protection and I need that heal, because we will have bleed. I think we will have break. And let's roll. Oh no, we don't have. Alright, well, pretty much. But we still need S-Lift for the supports and for the buffs. And alright, we're doing some pretty good job so far at it. Doing good damage. Alright, well, we're doing some pretty decent damage to this boss, even though it's at its highest possible difficulty. And here, you definitely will face the struggles of the combo. Something that I've been talking about for a while now. And ooh, that's a quite long line there. But it does work really good and really decent so far. Cannot complain about the character at all in that perspective. You just gotta be careful not to get hit like I did, and keep your distance and pretty much keep on dodging. Alright. That boss. And once the boss starts to move around like crazy, that's gonna be a problem. Now I need to focus a little bit. Well, it's just like 15. Well, we're pretty much halfway through the boss so far. I have switched to acid because I needed heals. I needed to chill out from the constant dodging. Again, missed the main combo sequence. Not a big problem. And 13, 12 HP bars, alright, 11. Boss lost its shield. Alright, 10, and now the boss starts to spam these structures. Now those structures can be annoying. His ultimate is definitely excellent for those structures. His ultimate is definitely excellent for these structures that you're seeing here right now. And you just gotta focus on those balls that are flying towards you. Dodge on the right wall, and then you will do this. Or, come on, he spawned again. Just focus on the ball, and you should be good to go. That's what she said. And 3. Come on, 2. Come on, 1. Oh my god. So close so far. My camera is falling apart over here. And the boss is ultimated till the end. Oh, brother. That took a decade to complete. I'll just tell you that took a decade. But went pretty smoothly that perspective, no big like, it wasn't too difficult. And now his co-op performance. Well, overall, his co-op performance is good. Same problems you will encounter here as you can encounter in other game modes. The combo combined with the server lag, because their server is still kinda potato. They will fix it however in the future, probably. So gotta be careful on that. The potato server. And overall, doing pretty decent damage. Cannot complain about the damage. And well, 7 till the boss is going down. So co-op performance is alright, moderate. It does some good damage anyway. So cannot complain about that. Again, co-op is not in the best shape at this moment, so this test isn't so accurate. But he is useful as a DPS. Again, same combination as with previous test subjects that I've done. So 2 live and pretty much you are good to go. And with that being said, well, it's time to wrap things up. Overall, this character is good. I give it a passing mark. Co-op performance is good. He will be buffed, everything will be buffed. Elementals will get a revamp, so that means they're going to be more effective. Overall, it's a decent character. Give him a shot. It's useful, elemental damage dealer. And well, with that being said, hope you enjoyed, hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you next time. Take care.